Ever wonder how this became this? Skeletool has been one of Leatherman's best sellers since its release in 2008. So today, we're going to explore the origins of this tool, how it got its name, and all of the other aspects that make this product beloved by EDC and outdoor explorers around the world. Leatherman has always been about empowering people to help themselves and others. We create multi-tools that you can carry with you and help you solve problems. Some expected and a ton unexpected. We always tried to strike a balance of what's reasonably portable, but also, how do we cram as many features in this small footprint? This approach works well in many areas, on the job, in the garage, but not necessarily in other situations. For the backpacker, where weight is a priority, having something lightweight has more value than a set of screwdrivers. Or if you're on the move, keeping what's in your pockets to a minimum is desired. We like to say the #1 feature of any tool is its presence. So back in the early 2000s, our product and engineering team started dreaming about a tool that could be both useful and practical to outdoor enthusiasts and everyday carry folks. Enter the LWODT, the lightweight outdoor tool. Rolls off the tongue.
How now, brown cow?
It would give folks a capable set of tools for essential tasks wherever they found themselves, but not so much weight that it becomes a burden or cumbersome to carry. So we started with a few practical prototypes, figuring out how small and compact this tool could be. Then we went into some industrial design where we started to imagine the shape, feel, and overall look of the product. This helped us explore the needs of the customer and how we could design and build it. From our initial sketches, you can see the design coming through and some of the details like exposed jaws and sleek design take shape. Some of the design cues were wildly popular at the time, like naked designs. At this point, we have a great idea, but it's only a concept. This is the point where we get more heavily involved in design and manufacturing engineering to figure out how exactly we can build this tool. Oh, while we originally called this the lightweight outdoor tool, one of our engineers came up with the name Skeletool early in the development, and really, it just stuck. One of the big questions we kept asking ourselves during the development is the Skeletool more of a knife or a multi-tool? Though there were a ton of opinions, what we ended up landing on is 51% knife, 49% multi-tool. Even the lead design engineer had a knife background, so you can really see it come to life in the final design of this tool. The primary tool, the knife blade, feels really good in the hand and has a purposeful design to it. Even though it's still a multi-tool, it's significantly better to use than the knives and other multi-tools, and comes in around 2.6 inches in length. Not only is the knife blade great, the pliers are just as good. When you open the tool up, the handles are curved and smooth, so it feels great when you're grabbing something. It also opens with a satisfying snap, so you know the handles are engaged and ready to go. Remember the old concepts with the bit driver? We originally designed it to swing out of the handle. We realized it would add a lot of thickness and a little more weight to the overall product, so we ended up having it as a fixed feature in the handle. We also added an extra bit in the handle for more capability too. Speaking of weight, we wanted to remove as much material as possible. On the handles, even on the knife blade, there's speed holes that reduce the weight but don't reduce strength. So after all of this, we've got a compact, lightweight multi-tool with 7 essential features, all coming in at 5 ounces. One last thing I'll mention about the design is that you can carry it in a bunch of different ways. There's an integrated pocket clip that's shaped to match the handle. You can also remove it if you want to slide it fully into a pocket, or there's a built-in carabiner that you can attach to a bag or leash, if that's your preference. Easy to carry, incredibly useful. Since 2008, we've been manufacturing and evolving the Skeletool, adding improvements and colors along the way. When we first introduced it, we launched 2 different models, a stainless steel finish with a straight edge blade, and a CX version with a combo 154 cm knife blade and carbon fiber in the handles. After some great consumer feedback, we flipped the knife design in 2009. CX now had a premium straight blade knife, and Skeletool had a combo blade. The Skeletool design was so popular that you'll see its influence in some of our other models, including the Skeletool KB, KBX, RX, Mutt, and Signal. Skeletool has also had its fair share in pop culture. It had a prominent role in the movie Oblivion with Tom Cruise, in A Quiet Place, as well as a guest appearance in the movie Logan. A couple more things about the Skeletool I wanted to highlight. For backpackers and outdoor enthusiasts, it's a great piece of gear. Not only does it give you a portable pocket knife for cutting and slicing, but a great pair of pliers for picking up hot pans, tightening, and aligning gear. You also get a bit driver that gives you a bunch of versatility when paired with the bit kit, so you can really customize your tool set for each adventure. Speaking of uses, this tool is easily configured to be positioned to do all sorts of work. Use it in a 90-degree position for maximum torque, extend it to fully reach in hard to get places, or my personal favorite, using the carabiner as a back scratcher. It comes in a host of cool colors to match your gear. Who doesn't love to be all matchy-matchy with your stuff? I hope this gives you a little insight to the Skeletool and why it's been such a great multi-purpose tool for hundreds of thousands of users over the years. From the city to the Sierras, it's an essential piece of gear that's easy to carry and disappears in your pocket. If you've enjoyed this content and you want to hear about other product origin stories, let us know in the comments below. We'll see you next time.